Before we get into the video, guys, I just want to get on here real quick and tell you guys, I am thinking about doing a full build series on this truck. Bodywork, paint, suspension, make it basically brand new. And then from there, I'd like to give it away to one of my subscribers. If you think this would be a cool idea and something you're interested in, please drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into the video. Oh, it's a giant. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about my pickup truck, 2004 Toyota Tundra, and why I think it is the most reliable truck you can buy in the United States today. The Toyota Tundra with the 4.7 liter V8 is one of the trucks that could say that on a stock engine and stock transmission, original from the factory, has gone 1 million miles. And there has been multiple 4.7 liter V8 engines that have gone hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles, proving that this engine is one of the most reliable engines ever made. First generation Tundra was made from 1999 to 2006. They did do an update in 2004 where they changed the grille, upgraded the taillights, and made some tuning modifications to the engine, changing the horsepower and I believe the gear ratio as well. First gen Tundra had two engine options, 4.7 liter V8 or 3.4 liter V6. The engine we're talking about today, the 4.7 liter V8, came with 240 horsepower, 315 foot-pounds of torque, and a 4-speed automatic transmission. Depending on how your truck came equipped, you could have a towing capacity of up to 7,200 pounds. One downside of this truck is the fuel economy, being an older V8 engine, getting anywhere from 14 to 19 miles per gallon. My truck, with a little lift and a little bit bigger tires, I'd say averages around 12 miles per gallon. It is not ideal. These first generation Tundras have a reputation for being extremely reliable and rugged, and with proper maintenance going for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles. If you're lucky enough to have one of these trucks with the 4x4, they offer great off-road performance, with the two-wheel drive trucks also being very capable off-road. A crazy thing to think about is that this truck's currently sitting at 149,000 miles, and that if I took care of it and treat it right, that I could possibly put 1 million miles on this thing. Considering I drive, 10 to 15,000 miles a year, I could pretty much drive this truck for the rest of my life if I wanted to. And the fact that it's already 20 years old and I could still drive it for another 20 to 40 years and just take care of it is pretty mind-blowing to me. Although this is a great truck known for its reliability and being extremely strong and good truck, there is some cons. The truck does have some limited interior space compared to newer full-size pickup trucks that you can get today. The double cab does offer more space than the regular cab and the extended cab. The rear seats are still crammed compared to today's standards. I'm able to fit two full-size car seats in the back seat. However, when comparing it to a brand new F-150, the legroom in an F-150 is definitely going to be a lot more than this Toyota Tundra. Being 20 years old, the technology is obviously a bit outdated. However, with some simple upgrades, like an upgraded head unit and a backup camera, you're able to get some of those modern day features like Apple CarPlay and a nice backup camera to back into parking spots or to back up to a trailer. The towing capacity also slightly lags behind the modern day trucks. 7,200 pounds is decent. However, new trucks are getting 10,000 pounds or more of towing capacity. I'd say the last downside to this truck is the price you are going to have to pay for a 20-year-old truck is going to be higher than other trucks, and that is just due to this truck's reputation and reliability. This is an absolutely bulletproof engine. There's very little things that can go wrong with this engine. The main one being the timing belt. You should replace that timing belt every 100,000 miles. If you don't, it could fail and your motor's done if it fails. Simple things like spark plugs, those can go out on this engine, alternators, but the overall cast iron block, pistons, rods, all those things, they last forever. You do your maintenance, you do oil changes, this thing's gonna go for a very long time. This engine also came in other Toyota and Lexus vehicles. You can get it in like the Lexus, the Land Cruiser type Lexus. You can get it in the Toyota Land Cruiser. You can also get it in the Toyota Sequoia. The 4.7 liter V8, also known as the 2UZ FE. If you follow Toyota vehicles, or a lot of the people on YouTube that do overland style videos, or there's even a lot of Navy SEALs that have like a a pack out type truck. A lot of them pick that Toyota Land Cruiser, and the main reason why they pick it is one, because it's good off-road, but also mainly it's because it has this engine. I'm always very surprised when I hear people say they'd rather have the Toyota Land Cruiser or the Lexus LX 470 or something like that. The reason why they want those trucks is because it has this 4.7 liter V8. However, I'd rather have a truck that's 4x4 that's going to be just as capable off-road as those other SUVs, as well as you have the Toyota Sequoia. The Toyota Sequoia is going to have this 4.7 liter V8. You can get it in 4x4, and the Toyota Sequoia is going to be a quarter of the price as the Toyota Land Cruiser or as the Lexus, and it's going to be doing the same thing. You have a 3-row SUV with a super reliable engine. You can get a 4x4, but it's going to be way cheaper. For anyone watching that's never driven a 20-year-old Toyota Tundra, you might think that thing probably rides like crap, but I'm telling you, you will be absolutely shocked at how well these trucks drive. They're smooth, steering's tight, they drive like a brand new truck. I've driven brand new F-150s, I've driven brand new Chevys. I haven't driven any new Toyotas, but you wouldn't notice a difference. You would think you're driving a 2020, or if not newer, when driving one of these old Tundras. These trucks are the definition of, they don't build them like they used to, because these things are reliable, they drive really well, and they're overall just good trucks. One of my favorite things about having an old pickup truck is just the ability to not worry about it so much. You know, if I was driving a brand new $60,000 truck, I would be nervous driving down this dirt road right now with rocks flying up at it. I'd be worried about chipping the paint. I'd be worried about having any fun with it and possibly breaking it and then needing to spend thousands of dollars in repairs. These old trucks are cheap to repair, not a lot of electronics, very simple, very basic, and you don't get that in new trucks. You have tons of electronics, tons of things that can break, very expensive repairs, and they're just so damn expensive that when you use it to do actual truck things, you're worried about breaking it or hurting it the whole time you're using it. These vehicles are extremely safe. I've been in a 2003 when I was in a rear-end collision. I felt hardly anything and the truck kept me safe. So I'm going to end off this video with saying I have owned 3 of these first generation Toyota Tundras. I owned one in high school, I owned one after high school, and then I'm currently driving the one you saw in the video today. I have had no issues with all 3 of these trucks. They have been extremely reliable to me. My first 2 I got rid of when they reached well over 250,000 miles. Not because I ever had issues or because they weren't good pickup trucks, simply because I felt that I wanted something different. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching my videos, and I look forward to making more videos and entertaining you guys further in the future. Thank you for watching. Remember, never regret a day in your life and always trust God's plan.